Good morning, everybody. We've got a good crowd out here. I see we have some compulsory attendance this morning. Looks like the admin building got cleared out. I want to welcome everybody who has come out this morning to this ceremony. The city of Jacksonville could have very easily have taken this kind of a little more quietly, but I think in the name of acknowledging and the special relationship that we have with Coastal Carolina Community College, I think the city decided that it would be better to make this a public display. The majority of our fire and police personnel have direct contact with Coastal Carolina Community College. The college has been there for us as far as the training opportunities. A lot of our people go through the fire science program, the criminal justice program, and also the continuing ed program provides a lot of the entry-level training that our firefighters and police officers receive. For the fire service, Coastal is where our fire academy is located, and it is where most of the continuing ed does take place. This fire truck will now become part of that training effort. It has served our city very well. It was put into action right after its manufacture in 1995, so we've had it for a right good while. Fire trucks are supposed to last a long time, so hopefully it'll last the college a significant amount of time to be able to provide the training opportunity for those that'll be coming in the future. A little bit about this truck here. It's actually seen quite a bit of duty. One of the significant fires that it was involved in was the 2006 Longley Supply fire. That was a bad fire, folks. I don't know if you remember or not, but it involved some very explosive things. I think it was actually started by a propane tank exploding. But this particular truck here behind me, with several other trucks, fought that blaze for hours before it finally was contained. Another historic note with this truck was it was involved in a collaborative effort when the Western North Carolina Party Rock forest fire occurred. If some of you remember that, the state fire marshal actually requested 50 engines and 200 personnel to go out there and help protect some of the properties in the area where that fire was taking place. We sent some of our firefighters, this truck, as well as a couple others, and firefighters from Jacksonville, Onslow, Swansboro, Piney Green, and Roadstown fire departments also went out there to help with that fire. This fire unit here has actually been in parades, holiday parades. It's hosted our youth at our different fire stations, and it has stood ready to respond for calls for service. Now it can train firefighters and emergency personnel of the future. President Heatherly, if you'll join me up front here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. As authorized by the city of Jacksonville, I do hereby gift this fire truck to Coastal Carolina Community College. And I hope that this in the future will, again, enhance our ability to provide that training that's necessary to make us, to give us some very qualified and well-serving firefighters in the future. I also have for you, this is a picture that I want to present to you. This is actually this truck at the fire at Longley Supply Company in 2006. That might be something you want to hang on the wall somewhere in the college.
Thank you.
And we'll set this down for the time being if you want. The picture we put the picture together so that you'll have something to be able to show people, you know, that hey, look, this truck was actually a real working fire engine. And I can't express to you enough how thankful I am for you to allow us this opportunity to come today to be able to make this exchange.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Phillips. You know, watching the mayor get out of the truck here did concern me a bit, so we do have paramedics standing by if you need any assistance. For 50 years, or over 50 years now, your community college has been involved in providing educational and training opportunities for the citizens of Onslow County. And today, the focus lies with that training which is necessary for our first responders, in particular, our fire protection and firefighting training personnel. My department head, Mr. Ed Duffield, tells me that this process was greatly facilitated through the efforts of our fire chief, Jerry Hardison, as well as the assistant fire chief, Sean Hayes. I see that Chief Yanero is here today. I know that our city manager is actually out of the country. But on behalf of our board chair, Mr. Bundage Guy, who is with us here today, and the entire Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff of Coastal Carolina Community College, and especially the students here at Coastal Carolina, we very much appreciate this gesture, this donation, and I assure you, Mr. Mayor, it will be put to good use. Thank you very much.